Hi, I am Jenny and I am here today to talk you through the craft and prayer activity that goes alongside the story that you have just been listening to and learning about, and that is the story of Paul on his journey on the boat that gets shipwrecked. For this activity, you are going to need a sponge, you are going to need a skewer or a cocktail stick, and you're going to need some triangles cut out of paper. Okay, if you haven't got your resources already in front of you, now is your time to go and get them. Okay, so we have just been learning about the story of Paul whenever he was on the boat that got shipwrecked. And he was making a journey. He was on a journey to grow the church and to tell more and more people about who God was and how they should change their lives and follow God. Now, our Christian life is a journey that we want to be led through by God. And we can do this by praying every day, by reading our Bible, through obeying what God has asked us to do. And yeah, we may come up with tough times in that. But whenever we draw close to God, we know that He is always going to be there. And that is why we have faith in Him, because we know that He is close by. Because if we continue to draw close to Him, He will draw close to us. Now, we can be really encouraged by Paul's journey because he didn't start off life as a Christian. He started off his life hating Christians. He persecuted them. He didn't want them to be around. But whenever Jesus met him on the road to Damascus, his heart was completely changed. He was changed forever, because after that meeting with Jesus, he went out and he started his journey of growing the church, of telling more and more people about God, and he saved so many people through this. And you know what? This could be the same for us. We don't have to sail to Rome or sail all around the world to do this. We can do it right where we are. We can go to others in our family and in our friends, and we can tell them about Jesus. We can tell them how great it is to have a Father in heaven. And yeah, we may come across some storms that we think that we are never going to be able to get through. But we can always be reminded by the story of Paul that he had faith. We can also be reminded of the story whenever Jesus calmed the storm. The disciples thought that they were all going to die in that storm. They thought that the boat was going to be capsized and that was it. But actually, Jesus was there and Jesus helped them through the storm, and we can be really encouraged by that, which is why we are making a sailboat today. But before we make our sailboat, we are going to pray, and we are going to write our prayers on the triangles that you have cut out of your paper, and these are going to make the sails of your boat. These prayers are going to be prayers to have faith like Paul. We are going to ask God that He will journey with us through our Christian lives, that He will give us the courage when we need it, that He will give us the boldness and the strength when we need it. I'd really encourage you to pray to have faith like Paul did, to go out and to spread the gospel, to spread the good news to people who need to hear it. I would encourage you to ask God to lead you and guide you in the way that He wants you to go. And I would encourage you to pray for for help during those tough times, when we feel like the waves of the storm are going to crash over us and knock our sailboat over. That actually He would come in and that He would calm that storm, that He would calm our fears, He would calm our anxieties, and He would bring peace over our lives. Once you have written your prayer on your sail, we are now going to make our sailboat. And we do that by poking a hole through the top of our triangle. You can do this with the skewer, or you can do it with the scissors. And poke a hole through and then thread your cocktail stick or skewer down the back of your sail, and then poke another hole at the bottom of your sail and pierce the skewer or cocktail stick through it like that, and then pull it up and make your sail. You are then going to put your cocktail stick or your skewer into the sponge like so, and you have your sailboat like this. I would now encourage you as a family to go and fill up a basin with water, or you could fill the bath up, and go and pop your sailboats into that basin of water and watch them float. This is a great opportunity as well for you to pray for one another as you continue your walk with Jesus, that you continue to grow closer to Him, that you continue to grow more and more like Him every day. Maybe you would want your family to pray for boldness. Maybe you would want your family to pray for courage in you. Pray over the prayers that you have written on the sails of those sailboats. And be reminded that God is with you through it all. That He is beside you. That He is never far away from you. Even when He feels far away from you, He is close.